Welcome back to Breakfast Television. I'm so excited to have this lady on the couch. Rosalind Fung, registered psychologist, but really so much more. That is like, that's a title that makes people feel comfortable, I think, because we've heard registered psychologist, cool, but your relationship with nutrition, with diet, with food, with fitness is your wisdom that you have, because as soon as you say diet, people have an emotional response to it.
Yeah,
you know this.
Yeah, people get that. So
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, yeah, I just want to be on or off the diet, but really, people don't like to be on a diet.
No, but because they have a weird relationship with food.
Yes.
And we yo-yo diet, we do bad things to our body, we deny ourselves food.
Yeah, we engage in the binge eating, the emotional eating, stress eating, mindless munching, chronic dieting, yo-yo dieting,
So put us on the right track here, because holistic body image, as soon as I saw that, I just was like, fascinating.
Holistic,
What is that? Explain for me.
Yeah. So holistic nutritional psychology is a positive psychology approach. It combines two fields, field of nutrition with the field of psychology. And I use the word holistic because I incorporate four really important realms. Our mind, so in this case with food, how we think about food, our feelings, so how we feel about food, and then our physical body, how food impacts us, and also spirituality. So
that is intriguing to me. Because you're saying that we actually have like gut instincts about things.
Absolutely, we do. I help people tune into their body's own inner wisdom so that our bodies can tell us what we need and maybe what we're feeling. Like in that moment, oftentimes we eat when we're not really physically hungry, right?
We're emotional.
We're emotional, yeah.
And you actually say, I was reading, and you actually are you're not one of the few people, or like there's a ton of people that are like, oh, emotional eating is bad.
Yes, yeah.
You're saying no, that actually we need to listen to that.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I think we do get shamed for emotionally eating. People feel guilty about it. But we are emotional beings. We eat when we're sad, we eat when we're bored, we eat when we're stressed, but we also eat to celebrate. We eat when we're happy. So of course we would emotionally eat. The key piece is really, so for me, it's okay to emotionally eat. The key piece is if we're turning to food all the time to cope with difficult feelings.
Right.
So that would be the poison. The dose is a poison.
Right. Now the whole bed that we haven't really got to is the fact that you've had your own personal journey. This comes from somebody who, I alluded to this earlier, you are incredibly wise. Your history on this journey, you were a bodybuilder at one point, so you know sort of the dietary restrictions and denying yourself certain things. Tell us a little bit about where you came from to dwell such knowledge from.
Yes. So growing up, I was really athletic, and I didn't really have, I was lucky, I didn't really have body image issues. It wasn't until I was about 18 and I went to university, started at the gym there, noticed women's bodies a little bit more. Of course, you start comparing yourself, being young, right?
Yeah.
And then I started having more conversations with my girlfriends about women's bodies, and then being influenced by media, seeing what's on the magazine, what's on TV, and realizing I don't look like those celebrity women, and I really wanted to.
Right.
So I went on my first diet, and I'm one of those people that when I want to make something happen, I make it happen. Yeah.
So you have probably had an extreme diet plan.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And good things came in that I learned more about food in terms of how it can make you look. And I say that on purpose, look, rather than feel, because I'm more about how food makes you feel now. But back then it's, I want to look a certain way. Right? And how I transformed and how I inspired people. But as awesome as that was, there was also a really dark side. I became much more rigid in my food behaviors and what I would eat. And I also started binge eating, which I actually didn't realize that I was doing that, because when you're on a cheat meal, calories don't count, right?
And this is sort of the height of your basically physical. I don't want to say physical fitness, because
back then that was my ideal body.
Yeah.
And I realized that when I was in that place, what didn't actually bring me the true happiness I was seeking for. I was at my peak heights of anxiety with food and with my body. I was constantly worried, even though I had these abs, I was worried about looking bloated, having muffin top. I was self-conscious all the time, worried about what calories I can eat, what food I can eat, and it was just consuming my mind.
This is a dialogue that needs to go on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah,
We don't even have remotely enough time. You have a tremendous, your actual, I just want to make sure that we have it up here. We do. Your blog, I want to say, your
you.
WordPress. It's fantastic. It's fascinating. Do yourself a favor, go to breakfasttelevision.ca, connect with this woman.
Please do.
Yeah, you have.
I love connecting with people.
You do, and you just you've got this energy, you've got this wisdom, you're just wonderful, and you know what? You have a lot of work to do because a lot of people have very skewed opinions of their bodies.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
So if there's anybody that's up for it, they can change the way that we see ourselves.
Come connect with me.
Do. It's so great to finally meet
Bridget.
you. Awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Take a look at our website, breakfasttelevision.ca, to find Rosalind. Super, super cool. It's an important, again, another incredibly important dialogue to have with your young one, or really, honestly, yourself. 7:18, we'll be right back checking in with news, weather, traffic, and then Tanera out on remote.